Hey, what's up? Welcome to Wes's Barbecue, where we do barbecue right. Well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna smoke a pork butt. Yeah, this is gonna be really, really special. Take a look at this pork butt here. Perfect looking piece of meat. And we're gonna smoke it, but this is not gonna happen until tomorrow morning. So tonight, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna prepare it. I'm gonna season it, and then I'm gonna put it in the fridge and let it sit overnight, and then put it back into the smoker, and I'll put it in the smoker in the morning. So I just wanted to bring you here tonight as I prepare it, so you know what I did to it. First, I'm gonna take some napkins, just pat it down, make sure everything is nice and dry on the pork butt. I'm not gonna really trim any fat or anything off of this. I'm gonna let that fat cook right in, because when I put it into the smoker, I'm gonna put it fat side up, so all that fat will just melt off and into the meat. So after I pat it dry, I'm gonna use today some refined coconut oil. Okay, refined coconut oil. I find that this stuff right here really makes a difference in chicken or pork. I usually use it with chicken or pork. I don't use it with the beef that much, but with the chicken or pork, I think it comes out really fabulous. So I'm just gonna take some and just kind of rub it on here nice and liberally all over the pork butt. I only use this for when I do my smoked meats. I don't really use the coconut oil for anything else. So make sure we get that all over there. Now I'm gonna just turn it over. We're gonna get this other side. This makes this pork come out really, really, really special. It's gonna be really tasty. Gonna make some pulled barbecue pork with this. Pulled barbecue pork. It's gonna be really good. All right, so we have that all set up. Looks good. And we're gonna use today some garlic salt, some rib rack, dry rub, original, and a little sea salt. Okay, and we're gonna just make sure that we put our seasoning on there liberally. You can use whatever you like to use for seasoning, but I find like this rib rack, and then I like to have a little garlicky taste, so I'll add the garlic salt to it. And we just want to make sure that we just put it on there nice and liberal all over. Make sure we get the edges. Go a little sea salt. And I'm gonna just flip this over, and I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side. This is gonna be extremely good. And I'm probably gonna make it nice and early tomorrow and put this in. It's gonna be in smoker for 8 to 10 hours, depending on how long it takes. I'm not gonna rush it. I'm gonna cook it at about 250 in my smoker, and once it gets up to temperature at about 270, I'm gonna take it out and I'm gonna wrap it And I'm gonna add some apple juice into the bottom of my pan as I put it in some tin, and we're gonna put it back in there until it gets up to about a degrees of about 200 degrees. All right, and there we are. Give me some over here. And there we are, she's ready to go. She's all seasoned up. And we're gonna put her into a container and put her into the fridge overnight and let her just sit. Let it all sit together. And tomorrow morning, I'm gonna come out and put her in the smoker and see how she comes out. So, thanks for being with me. I'll see you in the morning when we get ready to put her in the smoker. God bless. Good morning. And here we are again. Back at it this morning. We're about to put the pork butt into the smoker. Smoker's heating up right now to about 250 degrees. And I'm looking at about 8 to 10 hours on this smoke this morning. And I just wanted to show you what this looks like after it's sat overnight. If you can see that. That is like, that's phenomenal. Right? The seasoning's really good on there. And that coconut oil is just seeping into the meat. And that's just gonna be, add to great flavor on this meat. So in this smoke today, I'm gonna use some apple wood chips, as well as some pecan wood chips, because the nutty flavor into the meat is really good. And I'm gonna use as usual, my ThermoPro meat thermometer in order to gauge the temperature within. And we're just gonna put this in the smoker. We're gonna start to smoke it up for about maybe 2-3 hours. And then we're gonna let it get a temperature of about 170 degrees. And we're gonna take it out. We're gonna put it in some tin and wrap it with some apple juice in there. And then we're gonna put it back in until it gets up to about 200 degrees. I'm looking forward to this. Gonna be able to eat this a little bit later. It's gonna be some pulled pork. And for you keto fans out there, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some pork rinds and I'm gonna make some loaded pork rinds with this pulled barbecue. Very good for you keto dieters out there. So I'll come back to you once we get ready to put her in the smoker. See you outside. And here we are out at the smoker this morning. Give you another peek at that pork butt. That thing looked fabulous even before it goes in there. So we're gonna put it in smokers up to 250. And look at that, nice. Especially on a frosty morning. And we're gonna put it in, and we're gonna put it in fat up. Fat up. So all that fat can drip down inside the meat. And we're gonna take our meat probe, and we're just gonna stick it right into the center of that meat. And we're gonna close it up. And again, I'm gonna use some apple chips and some wood chips. Put it in here to get this thing smoking, and for about 3 hours we're gonna smoke it. Then let it cook from that point on. All right, see you on the other side. Hey, what's happening? Welcome back to Wes's Barbecue, where we do it right. Well, the pork butt is up to 170, and look at that. It is a thing of beauty. Okay, but we're not done yet. This looks so good. Look at this end. Oh my goodness. I have to taste this. Oh my God. Not good. Not even ready yet. Okay, so. Okay. So we're going to rewrap this with some liquid, and we're going to put it back into the smoker so it gets about a temperature of 200 degrees. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it, put it in the tin, and I told you we're going to use some apple juice. All right, just pour on the bottom there, just to help add a little bit of flavor and keep it moist, a little bit more. There we go. And once this is done, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rip it up, pull it, and then we're gonna top it off with a little bone sucking sauce, which is gonna make this really good. I'm actually, like I said, for you keto diet fans out there, I'm gonna do some loaded pork rinds with this pulled barbecue, and I'll just have to show you a picture of that later on. So this is gonna go back into the smoker till it gets about 200 degrees, and then we're gonna pull it out, and at that point it should be ready to fall apart. So I'll be back with you when you get to see the finished product. God bless. Hey, what's up? So we are finally done. The pork butt has come up to a degrees of 200 degrees in temperature, and I'm about to unveil it and give you the first peek at what this pork butt looks like. This is exciting. Oh, my. Oh boy, I don't know if you can see that. I can't really. I'll have to take it out of here and then I'll show it to you because it's in the fluid. This might fall apart. I'll try to do it this way. Oh, it's falling apart. Just what we want. We want it to fall apart. Look at this. So, falling apart. Good. This thing is looks really phenomenal. Look at that. Wow, that is really good. So, I'm gonna get to work at chopping this up. And we're gonna put a little bone sucking sauce on there. And I will show you the pictures once it's done. We got some nice Italian rolls. I'm gonna make some pulled pork sandwiches. And this is gonna be delicious. Wow, that's really good. All right, well, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Give it a shot. This is good, this is awesome. Great for pulled pork or however you wanna do it. So if you have any questions or anything, just reply down below and I'll be sure to answer. But I thank you for tuning in, I thank you for watching, and bon appetit, God bless you.